The U.S. sank a Japanese submarine using potatoes as projectiles. And you thought World War II was all about those pesky tomatoes. Okay, so picture this. It's the height of World War II. The year is 1943. The location, the Pacific Ocean. The weapon of choice, the humble potato. No, really. The USS O'Bannon was a U.S. Navy destroyer that was in the midst of a battle with a Japanese submarine. They had been tracking the sub for a while, and they finally got close enough to attack. But the methods they used were pretty primitive, at least by today's standards. First, they tried depth charges and 20mm guns, but those didn't do much damage. So they had to get a little creative. The sailors on the ship started throwing things at the submarine, and one of the things they had handy was potatoes. You see, the ship's crew had been storing potatoes in their deck lockers, and those spuds were about to go flying. Now, we don't know exactly how many potatoes were thrown, but we do know that the Japanese soldiers on the submarine believed that these flying vegetables were actually hand grenades. Can you imagine the look on their faces when they saw what was coming? Talk about a case of mistaken identity. So they started throwing the potatoes back at the ship. But it didn't do much good. The potatoes were heavy, and they were coming in fast. And before long, the submarine was taking on water, and it was clear that they weren't going to make it. The vessel eventually sank, and the Americans were victorious. It was a strange way to win a battle, but sometimes war is just plain weird. In the end, the O'Bannon was awarded a plaque by the Maine Potato Growers Association for their part in sinking the submarine. The plaque read, "For their ingenuity in using our now proud potato to sink an enemy vessel." That's right. The humble potato had become a weapon of mass destruction. Who knew? Thanks for watching.